Have your legs been trying to tell you something lately? If you're over 60 and often wake up at night with painful cramps, if your legs feel weak when you try to stand or take a walk, or if you're constantly battling that strange, crawling, twitching sensation that won't let you sleep, you are not alone. Millions of older adults experience leg discomfort every day, and most never find out why. They try to stretch more, drink more water, or just accept it as a part of aging. But what if the real answer lies not in your age, but in your nutrient levels? You see, after the age of 60, your body becomes less efficient at absorbing and using certain nutrients. These aren't just any nutrients. They are vital for healthy muscles, strong circulation, and stable nerve signals in your legs. And when your legs don't get enough of these 5 specific nutrients, they start to complain with cramps, weakness, restlessness, and fatigue. In this video, we're going to reveal 5 key nutrients your legs are begging for. We'll show you how each one supports healthy, pain-free legs and how to get more of them naturally through food, lifestyle, and when needed, gentle supplementation. You'll learn why your legs may be waking you up at night, and how to finally get peaceful sleep, how to reduce that heavy leg feeling that stops you from walking or enjoying your day, the surprising connection between your nervous system and leg strength, and which foods can truly give your legs the care they've been missing. This isn't just another health lecture, it's a practical, hopeful roadmap to get your legs back on your side again. And don't worry, everything we share today is safe, science-backed, and easy to apply. So stick with me until the end, because the 5th nutrient on our list might be the most overlooked. And yet, it could change the way you feel in your own body. Let's give your legs the support they've been quietly asking for. Before we dive into the first nutrient your legs are desperately missing, I'd like to ask you for a small favor. If you're over 60 and you care about keeping your legs strong, pain-free, and mobile, please tap the like button. It helps this video reach more seniors who are silently struggling just like you. And if you'd like weekly tips to feel more energetic, clear-headed, and young at heart, all naturally, consider subscribing to this channel. We're here for you. All right, let's start unlocking the secrets to stronger, happier legs. Starting with one of the most misunderstood minerals out there. Let's talk about something you may have already heard of, but likely underestimated: magnesium. This humble mineral plays a massive role in keeping your muscles relaxed, your nerves calm, and your sleep deep. And yet, it's one of the most common deficiencies in people over 60. Why? Because as we age, several things start to work against our magnesium levels. Our stomach acid decreases, reducing absorption. Many medications, like diuretics, heartburn pills, and even blood pressure drugs, quietly drain magnesium from the body. And dietary habits often don't include enough magnesium-rich foods. So what happens when magnesium runs low? Your muscles start to spasm and cramp, especially at night. You may feel twitching in your calves or toes. You might toss and turn because your legs feel tight or tense. And worst of all, you can't rest, and you wake up more tired than before. It's no wonder so many seniors describe night cramps as one of the most frustrating parts of aging. But here's the good news. This is often reversible. Let me tell you about Eleanor, a 71-year-old retired schoolteacher. She had terrible leg cramps that jolted her out of bed nearly every night. She tried drinking more water, stretching, even massage, but nothing worked long-term. Finally, her doctor checked her magnesium levels and recommended a simple 400 ml magnesium glycinate supplement before bed, along with more magnesium-rich foods. Within 2 weeks, Eleanor reported something she hadn't felt in months. "I slept through the night without pain." So where can you get magnesium? Try adding pumpkin seeds, dark leafy greens like spinach and Swiss chard, almonds, black beans, avocados. And if you're considering supplements, look for magnesium glycinate or magnesium citrate. These are better absorbed and gentler on the stomach. One final tip. If you take calcium or vitamin D supplements, take magnesium at a separate time. They can compete for absorption. Now that you know how crucial magnesium is for relaxing tense muscles and soothing those nightly spasms, now let's turn our attention to another powerhouse nutrient your legs crave: potassium. While magnesium helps muscles relax, potassium helps them contract smoothly and efficiently. It's essential for muscle strength, nerve communication, and maintaining fluid balance, especially in the lower limbs. When potassium is too low, a condition called hypokalemia, you might feel leg weakness, especially after activity, fatigue even after resting, muscle cramps or stiffness, occasional tingling or numbness, and even heart palpitations in severe cases. Now, here's the surprising part. You might think you're getting enough potassium, but did you know that many common medications flush potassium from your system? These include diuretics, water pills, some blood pressure medications, laxatives and steroids, and even excessive caffeine or alcohol. That means even if you eat a balanced diet, your potassium levels might be slipping away silently, weakening your legs from within. Let's talk food. Everyone knows bananas are a good source, but they're not the only one. And honestly, not even the best. Here are some potassium-rich foods to consider adding: avocados, a creamy powerhouse with more potassium than bananas. Sweet potatoes, great roasted or mashed, and full of muscle-supporting nutrients. White beans, a gentle, heart-healthy source of potassium and fiber. Spinach, loaded with both potassium and magnesium. Coconut water, nature's electrolyte drink, but choose unsweetened varieties. Want a quick potassium-rich snack idea? Try this simple mix: mashed avocado with a sprinkle of sea salt and lemon juice, spread over a slice of whole grain toast. Add a boiled egg for protein. It's satisfying, energizing, and leg-friendly. Now, a word of caution. If you have kidney issues, always consult your doctor before increasing potassium. Your body may not filter it properly. Still, for most seniors, getting just a little more potassium through natural foods can make a huge difference in leg strength and energy. Ready to keep building that foundation of strong, pain-free legs? Let's move on to a silent superstar. One that connects your bones, your muscles, and your ability to move without pain. It's time to shine a light, quite literally, on one of the most underrated nutrients your legs depend on: vitamin D. This sunshine vitamin is critical for your bones, muscles, and even your nerves. And yet, it's shockingly common for people over 60 to be deficient. Why? Well, as we age, our skin produces less vitamin D from sunlight. We tend to spend more time indoors, and many of us don't get enough from diet alone. But what does this have to do with your legs? Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium and build strong bones, maintain muscle function and strength, support nerve signaling, so muscles react quickly and appropriately, prevent falls and fractures by improving balance and coordination. When your vitamin D is low, your legs may feel weak or shaky, heavy, especially when climbing stairs or walking long distances, painful or achy, particularly in the thighs or hips, more prone to cramps and fatigue. And here's something most people don't realize. Low vitamin D is also linked to restless leg syndrome, that uncomfortable urge to move your legs at night. Let me share a quick story. Michael, a 68-year-old retired carpenter, thought he was just getting older. His legs felt tired and achy, especially in the evenings. After routine blood work, his doctor discovered very low vitamin D levels. He began taking a daily 2,000 IU supplement, along with 15 minutes of sunlight each morning and some vitamin D-rich foods, like salmon and fortified cereals. Within a month, he said, "I didn't realize how bad my legs had felt until they started feeling good again. So what can you do? Top food sources of vitamin D include fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, egg yolks, fortified dairy, or plant-based milks, cod liver oil. Just a teaspoon provides a big boost. Try to get some morning sun on your arms or legs for 10-20 minutes daily without sunscreen, if possible. And consider having your levels tested. If your vitamin D is low, your doctor may suggest a specific dosage tailored to your needs. Now that we've covered magnesium, potassium, and vitamin D, a trio essential for muscle function, strength, and balance, let's talk about the nutrients that fuel your nerves and protect your legs from numbness, tingling, and that dreaded pins and needles feeling. Next up, the remarkable world of B vitamins. Have you ever felt a strange numbness or tingling in your feet or legs? Or maybe a burning sensation? Or the feeling of ants crawling under your skin? Especially at night. These symptoms often point to nerve irritation or damage, something many seniors experience, especially in the legs. And one of the most overlooked causes, a deficiency in B vitamins, particularly B1, thiamine, B6, pyridoxine, and B12, cobalamin. Let's break it down. B12, the brain-body connector. B12 supports healthy nerves and red blood cell formation. Without it, you might feel tingling or numbness in the legs and feet, balance issues or unsteady walking, fatigue or brain fog. After 60, your stomach produces less intrinsic factor, a compound needed to absorb B12. Plus, common medications like metformin for diabetes and acid reducers can further block absorption. B1, thiamine, the energy spark. B1 helps convert food into energy, especially for nerve tissue. When levels are low, it can cause burning feet, leg fatigue, even nerve pain. Seniors with diabetes or alcohol use history are particularly at risk. B6, the inflammation balancer. Too little can lead to nerve damage, but too much can also be toxic. So balance is key. Low levels can result in irritated or buzzing nerves, cold sensations in legs. Now here's a story. Maria, 74, had pins and needles in her legs every night. Her doctor ruled out diabetes and circulation issues, and then checked her B vitamin levels. Sure enough, she was low in B12 and B1. After 3 months on a gentle methylated B-complex supplement, plus more B-rich foods, her symptoms began to fade. So where can you get these leg-saving B vitamins? Try adding eggs, nutritional yeast, salmon, and tuna, beef liver, if you're adventurous, fortified cereals and whole grains, legumes and sunflower seeds. And if you take a supplement, look for one with methylated forms like methylcobalamin, B12, and P5P, B6. They're easier for your body to absorb. With B vitamins supporting your nervous system, you're now one step closer to legs that feel alive, calm, and connected again. But we're not done. There's another nutrient that affects energy, strength, and oxygen delivery to your legs. And if you've been feeling drained or breathless, it might be the silent culprit. Let's talk about iron. Let's take a deep breath, because this next nutrient is all about oxygen and how your legs suffer when they don't get enough of it. We're talking about iron. Iron is essential for producing hemoglobin, the protein in red blood cells that carries oxygen from your lungs to every part of your body, especially your muscles. Without enough iron, your blood can't deliver oxygen efficiently, and your legs, being far from the heart and always working to support your movement, are often the first to feel the effects. Low iron can lead to anemia, which shows up in ways that are easy to overlook or misattribute to just getting older. Persistent fatigue, especially in the legs. Weakness when standing or climbing stairs. Legs that feel heavy or slow. Pale skin and cold feet. And sometimes dizziness or shortness of breath. Here's something important. Many seniors are mildly anemic without even realizing it. Iron deficiency can sneak up, especially if you have digestive issues like ulcers or low stomach acid. Take NSAIDs like ibuprofen regularly. Eat a mostly plant-based diet without iron-rich foods, or have chronic conditions like kidney disease. So how do we fix this? First, understand the two types of iron. Hemi-iron, found in animal sources and absorbed more easily. Non-heme iron, found in plants, but needs a little help to be absorbed. Great heme sources: liver, just once a week; beef or lamb; sardines and shellfish; dark meat poultry. Non-heme sources: lentils, tofu, pumpkin seeds, spinach. But here's the secret. To boost absorption of plant-based iron, always pair it with vitamin C. Try a spinach salad with lemon juice or lentil soup with a side of orange slices. Also, avoid drinking tea or coffee with iron-rich meals. They block absorption. Let's meet James, a 67-year-old former marathon runner who felt like his legs were made of lead. After checking his blood work, his doctor found borderline iron levels. He began eating more red meat, taking low-dose iron every other day, and drinking a glass of orange juice with dinner. In just 6 weeks, he said, "My legs don't give out after a flight of stairs anymore." Important note: don't self-diagnose or supplement iron without testing. Too much can be harmful, especially if you have certain conditions. Next, we'll explore a nutrient group that doesn't just support muscles or nerves. It actively reduces inflammation, improves blood flow, and helps calm restless legs at night. Now let's turn to a nutrient group that acts like a soothing balm for your entire lower body. We're talking about omega-3 fatty acids, essential fats that your body can't produce on its own but desperately needs, especially as you age. Why are omega-3s so crucial for your legs? Because they do 3 powerful things. Reduce inflammation, which is often the root of joint pain, stiffness, and soreness in the legs. Improve blood circulation, helping oxygen and nutrients reach the farthest muscles in your lower limbs. Support nerve health, calming the signals that trigger restless legs and twitching at night. Let's look at inflammation first. Many seniors live with chronic low-grade inflammation, the kind that causes your knees to ache, your ankles to swell, or your legs to feel stiff in the morning. Omega-3s help turn off inflammatory signals in the body and reduce that constant burning or tightness feeling. They also thin the blood slightly, improving circulation and helping your legs feel lighter, less puffy, and better energized. And for those dealing with restless leg syndrome, RLS, omega-3s have been shown in studies to reduce nighttime symptoms and improve sleep quality. Here's a real-life example. Barbara, age 72, had aching knees, twitchy calves, and trouble falling asleep. She thought it was just arthritis and aging. But after adding omega-3s through diet and supplements, she noticed her legs settled down at night. Her joints also felt smoother in motion. So, where do you get these healing fats? Best food sources: fatty fish, salmon, sardines, mackerel, trout. 2 to 3 times per week is ideal. Chia seeds, a spoonful in yogurt or oatmeal. Ground flax seeds, great in smoothies or sprinkled on cereal. Walnuts, a handful a day for anti-inflammatory crunch. If fish isn't your favorite or you want extra support, consider a high-quality omega-3 supplement with EPA and DHA. Look for one that's molecularly distilled to remove toxins and take it with meals to enhance absorption. One simple recipe to try: a spinach and walnut salad with grilled salmon, dressed in olive oil and lemon, packed with omega-3s, magnesium, iron, and potassium, all in one meal. With omega-3s in your corner, your legs can feel lighter, calmer, and more resilient, whether you're walking, standing, or simply trying to rest. But how do you know if your legs are silently crying out for these nutrients? Let's explore the warning signs you should never ignore. Sometimes your legs speak louder than words, not through noise, but through sensations. And if you've been paying attention, you may already have noticed their messages. Here are the most common signs your body might be running low on the nutrients we've been talking about. 1. Nighttime leg cramps. Sharp, sudden, and sometimes excruciating, often in the calves. This may be your body begging for magnesium or potassium. 2. Weakness or heaviness when walking. Do your legs tire easily or feel like they're dragging? This could signal low iron, vitamin D, or even potassium levels. 3. Restless legs at night. That creepy, crawly feeling. The urge to move. The frustration of never getting comfortable. Often linked to magnesium, omega-3, and B vitamin deficiencies. 4. Numbness, tingling, or pins and needles, especially in the feet or lower legs. This usually points to a B12 or B1 deficiency, crucial for nerve health. 5. Cold feet and pale skin, even when the rest of your body is warm. A classic sign of iron deficiency and reduced blood circulation. If you've been experiencing any of these symptoms, please don't brush them off as just normal aging. They could be your body's gentle, or not so gentle, way of asking for help. What should you do? Keep a log. Write down what you feel and when. Patterns can help uncover root causes. Talk to your doctor. Ask for basic blood tests, including vitamin D, B12, iron, and magnesium. Don't self-diagnose. While food-based changes are safe for most, supplements should be discussed with a healthcare provider. Start slow. Add 1 or 2 nutrient-rich foods to your day and observe how your legs respond. And remember, just because your legs hurt today doesn't mean they always will. Many of these symptoms improve dramatically with just a few weeks of targeted nourishment. You're not broken, you're missing ingredients. Next, I'll share a simple recap and give you a leg-loving nutrition checklist you can start using right away. Let's wrap it up with hope, clarity, and next steps. Let's bring it all together, simply and clearly. You've just learned that many of the frustrating leg symptoms seniors face aren't random or irreversible. They're often the result of silent deficiencies, ones you can correct with the right foods and habits. Here's a quick recap of the 5 nutrients your legs are begging for. 1. Magnesium for muscle relaxation and calm sleep. Best from pumpkin seeds, leafy greens, almonds, avocados. Great for leg cramps, twitches, and poor sleep. 2. Potassium for strength, fluid balance, and nerve communication. Best from avocados, sweet potatoes, white beans, spinach. Great for weakness, fatigue, and stiffness. 3. Vitamin D for bone strength, muscle power, and balance. Best from sunlight, salmon, eggs, fortified milk. Great for shaky legs, pain, and restless nights. 4. B vitamins, especially B12, B1, B6, for nerve protection and circulation. Best from eggs, fish, nutritional yeast, legumes, liver. Great for numbness, tingling, and burning sensations. 5. Iron for energy, oxygen delivery, and warm, active legs. Best from beef, liver, spinach with vitamin C, lentils. Great for tired, cold, or heavy legs. And don't forget omega-3s. They're not on the main list, but they support everything from joints to nerves to circulation. Salmon, flaxseed, walnuts. Your legs will thank you. A simple checklist. Your leg-friendly eating guide. Try this quick formula for each day. 1 leafy green, spinach, chard, or kale. 1 potassium source, sweet potato or avocado. 1 protein with iron, beef, lentils, or fish. 1 food rich in omega-3, salmon, walnuts, or flax. 10-20 minutes of sunlight, 6 to 8 cups of water. Optional. A quality multivitamin or specific supplement if your doctor recommends it, And if you're unsure where to start, just begin with breakfast. For example, oatmeal with ground flax seeds, chopped walnuts, and banana. You've already hit magnesium, potassium, omega-3s, and B vitamins in one bowl. Final words. Your legs still want to carry you. Aging doesn't mean giving up comfort or independence. Your legs have carried you through so much, and with the right nutrients, they can still carry you strong, steady, and pain-free. So take that walk, stretch a little, fuel up with what your body truly needs. And most importantly, listen to your legs. They've been whispering. Now you know what they were trying to say. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone else who deserves to feel strong again.